What started as an ordinary workday for one employee turned into a life-changing moment that proves sometimes the most unexpected encounters lead to the most beautiful outcomes. When Ryan Finchum clocked in for his shift at Lowe's last week, he had no idea he was about to become a hero to a four-legged friend desperately in need of rescue. But here's where it gets controversial. What he discovered next raises serious questions about how some people treat innocent animals. While completing his regular duties in the outdoor lawn and garden area, Finchum's attention was captured by an unusual sound piercing through the typical store noise. The distinctive meowing seemed out of place in a home improvement setting, prompting him to investigate further. As his eyes scanned the perimeter, he discovered the source, a cat positioned behind the fence. Watching him intently with what seemed like desperate hope, what happened next was both heartwarming and telling. This wasn't just a casual feline encounter. The cat began shadowing Finchum's every movement as he navigated through his work responsibilities. She would position herself directly in the middle of store aisles, vocalizing persistently to capture his attention, almost as if she was trying to communicate her urgent need for help. Finchum's initial assumption was logical. Surely this friendly but attention-seeking behavior indicated a lost pet whose family was frantically searching for her. However, the harsh reality soon became undeniable. And this is the part most people miss when they hear these rescue stories: the deliberate cruelty often involved. Makena Waldrip, Finchum's fiancée, later revealed the heartbreaking evidence they discovered. There was an abandoned, rusty animal crate over in the grass close to the road. It had a hole in it and looked like it had been there for some time. This wasn't an accidental separation. Someone had intentionally discarded this trusting animal like unwanted furniture. When Finchum contacted Waldrip about his unexpected discovery, she was enjoying time with friends. However, the urgency in his voice compelled her to abandon her social plans immediately. His intuitive words would prove prophetic. "I have a feeling about this cat. There's something about her. I just feel like she's supposed to be ours." The couple anticipated potential challenges when attempting to transport their new feline friend, wondering if fear or stress might create complications. Instead, they witnessed something that reinforced their decision. The cat's immediate trust was both surprising and touching. "She went right into the carrier I brought and chirped at us the whole way home," Waldrip explained, describing behavior that suggested relief rather than resistance. Once home, Waldrip and Finchum demonstrated responsible pet integration by establishing a separate, comfortable space for their new addition, away from their existing two cats. Waldrip dedicated an entire hour to bonding with the cat, whom she christened Tilly. Throughout this initial interaction, Tilly displayed affectionate behaviors, head rubbing and lap cuddling, that spoke volumes about her gentle, trusting nature. "She is genuinely such a sweetheart, and I still can't understand why anyone would dump her like that," Waldrip reflected, echoing the confusion many animal lovers feel when confronted with such inexplicable cruelty. Tilly's adaptation to her new environment was remarkably swift, requiring only a few days to fully integrate into the household dynamic. Her preferred activities now center around ultimate relaxation, spending her days nestled on the couch, wrapped in cozy blankets that represent the security she'd been denied. "She's our couch potato. Every day when I come home from work, she's in the same spot that she was when I left 8 hours earlier," Waldrip observed with obvious affection. "She loves to relax and be cozy, but she's never turned down a chance to chase the laser toy." While Tilly certainly struck gold finding such a loving family, Finchum and Waldrip maintain they received the greater gift in this exchange. "We are so proud and happy to be her mom and dad," Waldrip concluded. But here's what I want to know, and this might spark some heated debate in the comments. How is it possible that someone could look into those trusting eyes and decide to abandon such a loving creature? Should there be legal consequences for people who dump animals like this? And more importantly, what would you have done if you were in Finchum's position that day? I'd love to hear your thoughts, especially if you've ever been in a similar situation. Do you think every workplace should have policies supporting employee animal rescues? Or does this create complications? Share your experiences and opinions below. I have a feeling this story is going to generate some passionate discussions about pet abandonment and rescue responsibilities.